Statistics say if Alabamians recycle at least 10% more, 1,400 new jobs will be created in our state from that alone. Today we're going to take a look at some jobs with a company who's had a major economic impact in the recycling industry with KW Plastics in Troy. That and more, all this week on The Job. This week, we're in the city of Troy to learn more about recycling and the jobs surrounding this ever-growing industry. I talked with Vaughn Daniels about the city of Troy's recycling program. So what kind of operation do we have here?
We have the City of Troy's Public Works and the recycling program where we do a daily pickup of the recycling for the citizens, bring it to this facility, sort it, bale it, and distribute it to vendors.
And I guess within the last 5 years, how has this operation picked up or increased?
Our cardboard has picked up quite a bit because of the trailers, recycling trailers that we have. We supply those to the vendors free of charge, and they put the cardboard in, and we've increased the number of recycling trailers. Therefore, we've increased the amount of cardboard that we collect.
Next, I worked with Shane Griffin, who walked me through the sorting process. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Bobby Jon with On The Job.
Okay, Shane Griffin.
All right, Shane. So what's going on over here today?
Okay, what we're doing over here today, what we're doing is our separation. Our recycling bag. A truck came in and unloaded, and as you see, we have bags on the floor that we have the growth process to get the stuff separated out. That what we take, and that what we don't take go towards the garbage. I guess I'll get you some gloves.
Okay.
The goggles and kind of let you see what we going.
So Shane, is this from people in the community?
This come from the community. This come from within the city limits of Troy.
Do people in the Troy actually recycle?
It's getting better. It's getting better. It's getting better.
Well, I'm interested to learn what about the world of recycling and I guess what you guys do over here.
Okay, then so we'll get started by just going through one of the bags. I'm gonna need some safety glasses for your eyes.
Safety first,
safety
right?
First, always.
I got you.
And basically what we do, we just grab a bag, and we got different boxes that we put our material in that we recycle. What we take the one plastic, we take the two plastic, we take aluminum cans, we take newspaper, and then we take the tin cans. We take cardboard.
Okay.
Another thing we take is we take shredded paper, and which we separate our shredded paper from over here to our back baler. Any other material other that we don't take, it all goes to the garbage.
Well, Shane, I got a question. Is this a strategy that you and your team came up with on the separating and everything? Or is that just something that's always been in place?
It's always been in place. Bill Rise was one of the biggest influences on recycling. Him and Alicia Whiteley, they got recycling kind of started in Troy.
Yeah.
And Bill Rise was basically the one that came up with this idea or the table and the separation process, and it's been going on
ever since.
Ever since. I've been here 13 years, so I know it's been going on for a while.
Okay. All right, so tell me right now, as somebody just off the street, I'm looking at this bag and you know, I see bottles, I see, oil, containers, water bottles or water jugs, but I know to me that's what they are, but to you they're totally something else.
Right, because it's all plastic, but plastic is different plastic. You got plastic that go from 1 through 7. We take the 1 and we also take the 2. Like I said, the 2 would be something mostly like a milk jug, or maybe something like a Clorox bottle. The 1s would be something more like a water bottle or something like that in that effect. If it's higher than 2, it goes in the garbage because of the chemical that's on it.
Okay, all right.
So if we came over here and said, well, you would start today, like, that's to be a 2 box, in which I already know this because I've been here for 13 years. Right. But I would take my 2 plastic and I would just throw it over in that box. And I would take my 1 plastic and it would go for that box.
We got 2s right there, and you got 1s right there. Okay.
And then right here we have our aluminum can, then we got our newspaper, then we got our tin cans, and then we got another newspaper box.
Wow.
In which we kind of get a bit of newspaper. It's kind of going down because of the internet. Everybody just go online and read the paper now. But we still get a good bit. And like I said, all our scrap cardboard will go in this box right here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, you mind if I kind of walk through you with on this bag and kind of get my feet wet, and after that, if you think I've graduated to get my own bag, then we'll go from there.
Okay, no problem.
But you're supervising here, so I don't want to step over the boundaries now.
No, sir, no problem.
All right. Now this guy's pretty big. I would say that's a 2.
Right.
Okay, and it's going to go right down
there.
ring. I can't believe it.
Or you can even go right here with your 2 ball. This will be another 2 balls,
okay.
right?
And we got a smaller guy here that's going to be a 1.
That'll be a 2.
Oh, it'll be a 2. It's too big. It's too big for a 1.
No, it's the type of plastic. The one thing you can always remember, if you feel like you don't know what it is, just always look on the bottom of it. And it'll let you know what type of plastic it is. It got the recycle symbol.
It's got it right there. Oh, so these numbers, Shane, aren't numbers that you and your team came up with. I mean, I see it right there. I mean, it says 2. You know. So that's how you know.
That's how you know, right?
So, but see, I'm not a good basketball player. So I'll take it, throw it in there. All right. That's a 2.
No, that's right. If they go over, just keep going. We used to that.
2.
But we'll clean up at the
end.
There
we go. All right. 2. There we go. All right. Let's see. Big guy right here. 2.
Then, like I said, you want to just throw it to 2. Then
that's a 2 right there. Okay.
So you can throw it.
And then we got a 2. Does all plastic have something on the bottom of it?
All plastic is going to have a number on it.
Okay. See, but you almost know them by heart now.
I know them by heart, yeah.
Wow. So anytime if you're in a store, let's say in Delaware, and you pick up a piece of plastic in a convenience store, it's going to have it's going to have a number.
It's going to have a number, right.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty neat. All right, let's see. This is a 2. But see, I'm moving pretty slow, though. I bet you got guys in here that can really move pretty fast.
Right. We get a couple bit of lights on that.
So we got 1. Do you have
one could go right here next to your 2 box.
Okay. All right. Okay, 2. All right. Let's see. This is now the Coke bottle. Though,
that'll be a 1.
It's always going to be a 1.
It's a symbol on it. It's kind of just hard to read off the soda bottle.
Right.
The one on the soda bottle is kind of off on the side of them.
2.
Yeah.
Well, here's some more soda bottles. So let's see. I forgot. Let's see. That's my 2. No, my 2.
No, there you go.
2. There we go. Oh, I mean to go in there.
That's okay. I mean, it don't matter. We'll get spray now.
All right. So like we have cans.
Okay, your cans will go right here in that box.
The one right over here?
Right.
Okay.
Right there you go.
All right. Okay. Then another soda bottle will go
right
over here.
Right.
Okay. More soda bottles. Okay. I would say it's going to be a 1.
And that will go in trash.
Trash, which is right here.
Right.
There we go. I knew that much. Trash, no.
Yep.
It's got a 7.
7, I was about to say, yeah, that would go in the trash.
Trash, okay.
Right.
And these little small guys here would be
That'll be trash, right.
And another bottle over here. All right.
And then you'll take your blue bag, once you finish it, I'll just put it in the trash.
Okay. All right. All right, so we got that one sorted, and anyway, in the process.
But then the process, it's the same process. You just, once you get one through one bag, you pick up another one, put it on the table, get it separated, and so forth, until all of them is up separated.
Collection and processing waste is just the beginning of the recycling process. When we come back, we'll learn how KW Plastics in Troy is taking recycled trash and manufacturing products that are used around the world. Now, it's time to take a look at this week's job and training opportunities.
And now, let's power up your career with this week's Alabama Power job and training opportunities. All of these opportunities are for pre-employment training through AIDT, unless otherwise stated. In Marshall County, Newman Technology is seeking production associates and welders for a new automotive parts facility locating in Albertville. A high school diploma or equivalent is required, and a manufacturing background is preferred. Candidates must be willing to submit to drug testing and a background check. Welder applicants should have MIG and/or TIG welding experience. Wages will start at $11.50 per hour plus benefits. In Cullman County, Perfect Chain Products Incorporated is seeking production machine operators and packaging operators for its Cullman facility. Candidates must have a high school diploma or GED, be at least 18 years old, and be flexible with work hours and overtime. Starting pay rate is $10 per hour. Candidates should also have 1 to 3 years experience in a manufacturing plant or similar fast-paced environment, the ability to work in a team environment, and be able to lift up to 35 pounds. That's a brief look at some of the training and career opportunities available this week on the job. For more information on these and other opportunities, visit our website at www.onthejobtv.org.
Welcome back. This week, we are learning about recycling. KW Plastics, headquartered in Troy, was formed in 1981 and has become an international leader in post-consumer and post-industrial plastics recycling and the world's largest producer of custom-engineered, recycled polypropylene copolymer resins. I talked with Stephanie Baker about the scope of KW's business.
We purchase materials from all over North America. It's our largest challenge, so we go as far into Canada, down into Mexico, and even South America at times to try to get material. It all comes to our facility here in Troy, Alabama. The material comes in baled form, which it's pretty much just compacted bales in 40,000-pound truckloads at a time. It goes through a wash line process where it's extensively washed. The end result is a clean, chopped up flake. From there, it's extruded, which simply means it just gets really, really high. It melts together. Blades chop it into a pellet form. Our end product is the pellets that you see here. And then those go shipped out to our customers, which are, again, all over North America. They manufacture things for the packaging industry, for the automotive industry, the recreation industry, just a very diverse, wide range of applications.
So Stephanie, give me a brief history of KW Plastics.
Sure. KW Plastics actually got started in 1980. At that time, we had a sister company, a lead smeltering operation that was taking used automotive batteries. They were extracting the lead from it and the metal components from that, and the cases were being disposed of. There was a change in the case material to polypropylene, which is sort of like Rubbermaid. It bounces back. Nixon came into office, the EPA was established, and no longer could we just roll over these materials in the landfill, forget about them. So they began stacking up, which became a concern, an environmental concern. And one of our owners looked at it and said, look, if this material is so good we can't get rid of it, then how can we reuse it? So KW Plastics was established to recycle automotive car batteries, and we have a division that's in place doing that today. In fact, 90 to 97% of all automotive batteries in the U.S. are made with recycled resin. They have the highest recycling rate. So it's a success story, and then that led into, well, what other types of plastic can we recycle? In the late 80s, curbside recycling programs were getting to be very popular. People were recycling soda bottles, milk jugs, detergent bottles, among a whole variety of things. So we did a feasibility study, and we decided to go with high-density polyethylene or number 2 plastics, which you'll find on the bottom of your containers. And we opened the recycling division in 1990, and we've been here ever since. And collectively, we are the world's largest plastics recycler.
Julius Reynolds, a receiving dock supervisor, explained a little about what's involved with his job.
We're dealing with recycling. That's the main thing we deal with, recycling. Different plastic, different material from all over the place. We process it and everything, make sure the quality right, and make sure the bale inspector when they get off the dock, load the dock, and make sure that we get the best grade that we go into the wash line. It all starts here.
Starts right here.
Starts right here.
Starts right here. So what is this area that we're sitting in?
This is the receiving department.
Receiving department.
The receiving department. What we do, we receive trucks coming in with different type of material, whether it's natural material, it's like the clear color jugs, and also we got different types of jugs that miscolor. So everything is verified as a different thing. If we don't know anything about it, we'll send it to the lab. Okay. We have it tested. Okay. We deal another type of thing. It's going to be regrind. Okay. We got 7 different types of regrind, like it's ground up in regrind form, and all like that, and that's also be processed. And then we don't know what it is, we also send that to the lab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's your job when it gets here to decide where everything goes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Before we even enter the wash line, I got to have hand look on it. Hand look on it when it enters the trailer.
Okay. All right.
Inspect the bale, make sure ain't no trash, make sure ain't no bags, make sure ain't no wood in it. Any contamination that will cause problem on the other side of that line there.
It's really a scientific process involved.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if we do find that area is there, we get the guys and purchase, come out here, take a look at it, and they take pictures of it.
Okay.
And then if we can't use it, we'll wait on a downgrade.
Okay.
If it comes in with paper, wood, debris. Okay. Then we take then we go to the consumer and ask them, do they want it back, and wait on the process.
Man, you know what's going on around here. You know what's going on around here.
Got to.
That's right. If you're going to come and do your job,
you got to do it right. You got to go for the basic, then turn around and know the basic before we even in that line over there. We're going to cause potential problem.
All right, well, let's get started.
Yeah.
So
Okay, first thing we need to do is everything, before we start, let's go put the safety gear on. Okay. Make sure that safety is #1 priority.
#1.
Trade, don't matter, we can't do safety.
Okay. All right, so what do we have here, Julius?
Okay, you see that caution tape right there?
I do.
We got the caution off because that way nobody else won't use it until we inspect it out and get it approved by the customer. Okay. So what we're looking for here, if you look at this bale here, cross-contamination, paper. Okay. You got foam in it. So this bale here will cause problems in the wash line.
Because that can't be recycled?
It can't be recycled. Okay. And also paper, what they do will cause potential problem to the pumps and the system that we got. Okay. So we don't want to run this bale here, the debris here to cause you went back to bite. It will cause a lot of problems with our system. Okay. So we got to caution all to be waiting on downgrade. Okay. On it. So will somebody have to go through and pick through everything? No. If we can't use it, we call the consumer, call the purchase department out here. They take a look at it and they get with the customer. Okay. And the customer will decide they want it back or take it back, and then we'll send it back to the customer. Okay. That makes sense to me. That's right. That way it won't cause no problem with us. That's right. We don't want problems. We don't have a problem. Okay. Now want a best. That's right. That's #1. Want the best. That's right. Want the best. Okay. That's right. Okay. Now you look at this bale over here. This bale here, it's got dozen, but it don't have all the potential problem that bale got. So that bale here can be ran on the line. Okay. Yeah. I don't see any issues. No. You don't see a lot of debris and paper on it. Compare with that bale there. So they load straight from the trailer. I give them a sheet. They load and they record the bale down. They give me a bale count, make sure it's accurate. I turn that paperwork in and make sure everything is on that trailer. If any commodity change in it, I'd be the one to stop it, and then we'll turn around and then get credit for that commodity either way. And where are these loads coming from, Juice? Are they coming from they come everywhere? From all over the world. You can get them from California. Most of our loads come from California, and come from Chicago, all over the world. Everywhere.
KW Container is the nation's largest supplier of plastic 1-gallon, quart, pint, and half-pint containers to the paint and coatings industry. I talked to Steve Doty about some of the products KW Container manufactures. So Steve, tell me exactly what the container plant consists of.
Well, we have different types of injection molding. We do a variety of cans. We've got gallon cans, we've got quarts. We've recently started in the metric cans. We do both hybrid cans and all plastic. Starting now to make the strap, the handle and all, so moving on now.
So these cans that are being made, I mean, what are they for?
The paint cans for different companies. You've got automotive, you've got household. You also have different sizes that we want, without ears, with ears, variety.
Quality is important in any business. I talked with a quality technician with KW Plastics about what's involved in her job. How's it going?
All right, how about you?
I'm Bobby Jon with On the Job.
All right, and I'm Christine Jones. I'm QA Tech.
All right.
Here at KW Containers.
All right, all right.
I just thought to show you the preliminary of my job. When I come in the morning, we do visual inspection. We go and check the machines for any type of defects like flash, pulled ears, bow bottoms. And after I check all the machines, I would come to the computer and I would click on whichever machine I I want would be number 1. And it's loading, and we would go to the time frame, which would be, say, 10 o'clock in the morning. We click on 10. I put my name in and what shift I'm working. Then we click OK. Then you have your visual defects come up. If you don't have any bold bottoms or anything, you just put 0.
Okay.
For the bubble, 0. Close here. If you don't have anything, you click on done.
Okay.
Then the spark test, that would be the test where we check at the back of the machine.
Okay.
It's the electrical spark where we check in here to see if there's a hole in the can. If not, we click on 0 and we click done. That is our spark test for every machine.
Okay.
And after we finish with that test, I have can height measurement. I go over here to hybrid, which we are running. The hybrids have the ring. So we check on hybrid. I come over and check on machine number 1. And the same procedure, we put in the time, my name, my shift, we click OK. Then the bold bottom, we check the bottom of the can with this instrument. Yes. We put it across here, we check for the bold bottom. If it's bold, if the pin is up above here,
There you go.
that would be a bold bottom. And if it's okay, we just click on 0 and we enter. Well, that's not right. I'm about to put the number. But anyway, we click on 0 and it comes up to where I'm going to get ready to measure the height of the can. We always start with the ear side where the number cavity. I would smash this foot pedal. The number would show up and it would go up here. We do this on 3 sides. A number here, do a number there, and a number here. And the computer, we put it in the PC, it's going to aggregate and graph it.
Quality is just one element that is needed to make a company successful. I talked to Stephanie Baker about what other areas keep KW competitive.
Well, it really starts with our purchasing department. This is a team of people who are on the phone, they're on the computer every day with their contacts. Recycled plastic that's for sale is just like a commodity like anything else. The price fluctuates, you have to know your market, it's all about relationships. This team, sometimes they're traveling to shows, they're traveling to meet with customers, but every day they are on the phone trying to figure out how to get the best price so that we can continue to be the leader in our market. Customer service supports that so that when we do get a PO, we've come to an agreement in price. Customer service is going to make sure we pick up that material on time, that we report as we should with weights, and we make sure they get paid. On the other end of the house, you've got sales. So once the material has been bought and once it's been processed, we got to sell the material. We got to get it out the back door. So the sales side, again, it's a team of people. They have to be aware of market conditions. They constantly are in relationships with customers, on the phone, traveling, and trying to find new applications that we can put our material in. We do have a quality lab. Quality is very important to us. We wouldn't have a product if we didn't have quality. And so those people constantly, there are a multitude of checks from the beginning of the line to the end of the line, just to make sure that we are meeting our quality specifications, that we're meeting our customer specifications. We are ISO and QS 9000 certified, so we do have internal audits and checks on a pretty regular basis. Obviously, you've got a management team in place that's making sure that everyone's doing their job. And then really at the end of the day, none of us would have a job if it wasn't for the guys and girls that are out there in that plant running this equipment, putting safety first, making good decisions, letting us know if there's problems, letting us know how equipment works. And then we have a maintenance crew. We actually do employ our own maintenance team here because we're dealing in so much equipment. So we've got electricians, we've got welders, we've got guys out there that have a diverse group of skills to be able to maintain this equipment for us, so that we don't have to wait on to call somebody to come in. We've got people there, the skills there, equipment there, so we can fix that piece of equipment and get back to work.
There's no I in team at KW.
There is no I in team at KW. We're definitely a team, and more importantly, we say that we're a family.
Today we've enjoyed a behind-the-scenes look at some of the jobs impacted by the recycling industry with KW Plastics in Troy, Alabama. Who knows, some of the jobs you've seen today just might be the right fit for you. For more information about this episode or any of our other episodes, please visit our website at www.onthejobtv.org. That's a wrap for this week's show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on The Job.
If you have questions, comments, or suggestions about this or any other On the Job program, feel free to contact us via email at feedback@onthejobtv.org. Or you can send your letters to us at On the Job, 1 Technology Court, Montgomery, Alabama, 36116.